Let's meet the visiting team, the Los Angeles Lakers. At center, Porter. At power forward, Caleb Smith. At the other forward position, at shooting guard, Jaden, number 63. At the other guard position, number 40. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Dallas Mavericks. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 23. Jaden Ivey. Starting at small forward at 6'6" number 9, R.J. Barrett. The other guard, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickley. Forward position, 7 feet 1 inch, number 7, Chet Holmgren. At the center position, 7 foot 0 inches, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And how about we check the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns?
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter. And when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Smith. Thunder is out there with Thunder. And it's the closer. And it's Porter at the center position. And for Dallas, they've got Ivy. R.J. Barrett is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. It's the final game of the regular season, Greg. It's time to look ahead for most teams.
And for some, that's looking towards the playoffs, right? Others, it's looking to the offseason, but don't look too far down the road just yet. We've got a game to play.
Here's Thunder. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Ivy passes to Quickley. Towns looking around. Pass to Ivy. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one's good quickly.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Thunder passes to Thunder. Porter against Towns. Here's Thunder from deep. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Clippers in L.A.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Thunder passes to Thunder. Towns against Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Charles. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Ivy. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Holmgren finds Ivy. Back to Holmgren. And it's off from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
It's good.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Lakers with some changes. And with most... Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Thunder. Now Porter puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. So the Lakers 5 right now. Thunder is out there with Smith. Then it's Thunder. Then it's Porter. And it's Charles in at the 4-man position. Here's Mann. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Ivy. Offensive rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Thunder passes to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Holmgren.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
First free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. They're checked in for LeVert. And quickly in for Trey Mann. Second free throw, no good. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
And the Lakers with possession here after the Mavericks pick up 3. Here's Thunder. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Thunder's got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Towns. This game he had 34 points. Quickly finds Holmgren. And yes, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Pass to the closer. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Now, here's Barrett. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Holmgren. And at last, they get one to fall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Towns. 7 points in the game. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Here's Smith. Pass to the closer. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy money. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
See if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Okay, you're thinking about the shot. Oh, sorry. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestants.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Taking a look at Los Angeles, the last game of their season and plenty to play for. They're still holding that #1 spot in the conference. They'll need to protect it.
Always great to see meaningful games down the stretch. They all count. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Dallas. Holmgren is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Ivey. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And it's Quickley missing. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The closer passes to Thunder. Porter at the elbow. Lakers working the ball around now. And the basket by Thunder.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
For 3, Barrett. Rebound by Thunder. Los Angeles leading by 4. Smith drives in. Over Barrett. Pass to Thunder. Here's the closer. Defended by Holmgren. A three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Looking now at some numbers for Thunder. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 9 points a night, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And here is Quickly. Outside Towns. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
The closer passes to Smith. Here's Thunder. Here he goes. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Assisted.
Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Pass to Ivy. An easy 2 points on the way. Ivy's got 5 points so far.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. And the Mavericks making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Mavericks, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The closer passes to Thunder.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Smith outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Thunder. 14 points for him. Here's Charles. The shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren. Now, here's Ivy. Tight defense on him, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And he makes the first.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
The Lakers making a switch here. Simmons checked in for Porter. Green comes in for Smith. Green, he's checked in for the closer. And Noel subbed in for Thunder. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Now here's Noel. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Thunder. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
A 3 from Quickly. Dallas again missing. LA's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And the basket by Thunder. Thunder's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And LeVert, here we go. The shot will not fall.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The Lakers moving the ball around. Now here's Noel. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good quickly.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Simmons. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's quickly for three. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become a new group getting ready for Dallas. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. R.J. Barrett comes in for Sadiq Bey. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And quickly in for Trey Mann. And the Lakers also making a switch. Thunder's checked in for Noel. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Porter. The closer is out there with Thunder. And it's Smith, and it's Thunder in at the shooting guard. They get it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And the first one at the line is good. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And Quickly drops them both. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Rebound the Lakers.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Thunder. Here's Thunder. Takes it inside. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Ivy. And here is Holmgren. A three-pointer is right on target.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Thunder passes to Thunder. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He gets that one. And so here is Dallas, down by 15. Quickly kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Barrett shoots from 12. That's good on the jump shot.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Smith the pass to Thunder. Now here's Porter, defended by Towns. Good.
Porter.
And the Lakers lead by 15.
Number 40.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Thunder.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Barrett. That's short off the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Thunder. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. From deep three-point land. Misses. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Thunder.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Andrew Wiggins.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So the Houston starting 5. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Moody, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Castle in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Lakers, we've got Smith, and it's Thunder in at the point. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like for coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Here's the closer. Pass to Thunder. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Moody, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. 5 on the clock. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
BA, he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by the Lakers. Moody misses. Here's Thunder, guarded by Doncic. Smith right side. Pass to the closer. Fires for 3. Sinks the trade.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Doncic passes to Moody. Can't connect from short range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. The shot by Thunder, no good.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 now.
Yeah, Lucas Arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Pass to the closer. Here's Thunder. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thunder's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Moody. Hartenstein in the post. He's guarded by Porter. Rebound by the Lakers. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry.
We've got Smith, and it's Porter in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Smith against Doncic. Pass to Thunder. 6 to shoot. It's good. He's got 9.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Mobo. Wiggins outside. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
From deep, here's Doncic. Smith with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's the closer. Banked it in off the glass. The closer's got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Doncic against Smith. The layup off target. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's the floater. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. The Lakers making a switch here. Noel's checked in.
First team foul at the line.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back after this word.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You take a look at the Lakers. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, They've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Lakers.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Houston has possession. Down by 12. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Luka Doncic is out there with Castle. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Moody. And it's Butler in at the power forward position. The closer passes to Thunder. Shoots. And the jumper is on the mark. 11 points in the game. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time. He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to the closer. Here's Thunder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Here's the closer. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Doncic passes to Hartenstein. Back to Doncic. Outside Butler. To the inside. A strong finish by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start in the second half.
With the floater, basket's good. Thunder's got 5.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And here's Doncic outside. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Looking at the Lakers, final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course, Houston, they're a ways down in the standings.
When I look at the Rockets, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's Thunder. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Rockets trail by 16. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Doncic. Hartenstein a screen. Again, Doncic missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Simmons. The pass to Thunder. 50 seconds left in the third. Here's Green. The shot that time not on target. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Butler finds Doncic. Tries the 9-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Outside Simmons. To the left wing. Here's Thunder. Offline with a 3. And stolen by Simmons. Inside. Here's Thunder. Outside, Green. Green, the pass to Thunder. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer. Thunder's got 16 points now. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead, leading by 17. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got Smith, and it's Porter in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Outside Butler. They set a pick. Here's Mobo. The Rockets with another miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Thunder. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Houston. Now Doncic. Here's Mobo. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Now here's Porter. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Doncic. And the shot's good. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Thunder, the pass to the closer. Here's Thunder. Pass to Porter. And there's another one for the Lakers.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Thunder.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
The closer is good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
From deep, here's Doncic. Porter pulls it in. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Smith against Doncic. So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Portland, right now quite a ways down below.
And for the Trailblazers, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Smith. Thunder is out there with Thunder, and it's the closer. And it's Porter, and at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Portland, Derek White is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Anthony Davis, and there's Jared Allen. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Davis, and he converts the layup.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Thunder. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Boy, the regular season is coming to a close very quickly here, Stan. It's been a great year, hasn't it?
It's been incredible. Look, the talent level, the skill level in this league, night in and night out, just continues to get better. We see guys making great leaps. I just don't know where the end of this is, Kevin. It just is incredible.
And how lucky are we to get this front row seat? Oh, my goodness.
Every night, we are lucky.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
So it's Portland now, following the 3 by the Lakers. Giddey, the pass to Allen. Over Porter. Allen's shot is off. Here are the Lakers with the ball. And the win streak sitting at an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he just kept working. Giddy felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That free throw, no good.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddy wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for White. Good on the second free throw. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Smith's shot is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The rebound by the closer.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Here's Thunder. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Thunder. He's looking for Porter and finds him. It's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Number 63.
And here is Giddy. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Portland again missing. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Thunder. Lets it go with a 3. A shot by the closer, no good. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Giddy finds Davis. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup. Davis has got his second bucket.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Here's Thunder. No good from the wing. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Trailblazers making a switch here. White's checked in. And then for the Lakers. Thunder comes in for Green. And Thunder subbed in for Noel. Trailblazers trail by 6. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Thunder. Porter is out there with the closer. And it's Smith. And it's Thunder in at the small forward. Now here's White. Still without a basket. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, for obvious reasons, this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in White running the pick and roll.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Now, here's Neesmith. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Here's Thunder. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Here's Thunder driving inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Trailblazers trail by 4. To the wing right side. Back to Giddey. And again, it's Portland converted.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Thunder. Lakers passing it around. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. And the basket by Thunder. Thunder's got his first points in this one.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Back to Giddey. 1:04 left in the first half. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Smith the pass to Charles. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Davis. To the left wing. Here's Thunder. Hands it from downtown. Thunder's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Giddey kicks to White. To the wing on the left. Neesmith, the pass to Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one falls. Thunder's got 10 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. A nice shot by Neesmith.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Checking out Los Angeles. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's the closer. He has yet to score. We've got Alex Caruso. Davis is out there with Allen. Then there's Derek White. And it's Giddey in at the point. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Porter, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Giddey, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
It's stolen by Davis. Outside, White. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Thunder's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Thunder. He's got 12. Pass to the closer. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Giddey, the pass to Davis. Back to Giddey. And here's White. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Throws it up high. And the basket by Thunder. Thunder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Koulibaly, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Lakers also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Smith. And Noel subbed in for Thunder. Giddey finds Caruso. 1:46 left in the third. Here's Koulibaly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
Well, you know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. The free throw drops for Caruso.
Well, just a great guy to have in the rotation. Caruso gives you effort, he gives you shooting, and the ball rarely sticks in his hands. He keeps it moving.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nesmith has checked in. And so Caruso nails both of them. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Green bounce pass. Porter. Pass to Noel. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hardy, he's checked in for Alex Caruso.
Number 1, Jaden Hardy.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Coulibaly. Portland again missing. LA has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Thunder passes to Charles. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the paint. And it's Thunder missing. On the wing, Coulibaly. He's covered by Noel. To the inside. Here's Davis. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers ahead. They lead by 12. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Thunder's check in for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 10. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Porter. Smith is out there with Thunder. And it's the closer. And it's Thunder in at the 3. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, look, give White credit. He took the contact well and just powered through it.
Smith outside. Pass to Thunder. Here's the closer. Here's Thunder. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Now here is Davis. From 8, Anthony Davis, too much size.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
LA has gone 5-9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Pass to Thunder. Here's Thunder. To the middle. Here's Thunder. Porter trying to free himself up. And the basket by Thunder.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's Giddey. Davis with a screen on Smith. Giddey. Good on the triple.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Smith dishes to Porter. Smith outside. Pass to Thunder. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And with his size, tough to affect the shot of AD, and he just calmly knocks that one down.
The drive by Smith. Count the basket.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Thunder.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Wide, a screen on Smith. It's Davis on the wing. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Thunder.